Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today I am jumping on the banana bread bandwagon. Say that 10 times fast. I did mention in my last vlog that I personally think that every single person on earth has made banana bread in the past month. But there's a reason for that, and that is because it's delicious. So I have decided that I too will make my banana bread contribution to the world. This is the banana bread recipe that I have personally been making throughout this quarantine self-isolation period at home. And it's a vegan banana bread, so that's something fun and new and exciting. Before anybody asks, I'm not a vegan, but I do my best to eat as much plant-based foods as I can, incorporate as much plant-based alternatives into my diet as I can. Not to toot my own horn, but I do make a really good banana bread, like a non-vegan banana bread. But I thought it would be interesting to see if there's a vegan recipe out there that's just as good as my regular banana bread, and I found one. So I'm gonna share it with you today. Number one of my sort of pet peeves about some vegan recipes is that they use, I don't want to say obscure ingredients, but maybe not necessarily ingredients that you're gonna have in your house. So this recipe is using all ingredients that hopefully you already have at home and you don't have to run out to the grocery store and get like cashew cheese or coconut sugar. Like, I don't have that in my house. Maybe you do. If you do, that's great, but I just feel like unless you're vegan, you probably don't have that stuff. So yeah, number one, all super easy ingredients that you probably have at home. Number two, this recipe doesn't need a mixer, which I will say, I don't think that any banana bread recipe should be telling you to use a mixer, because I think the best, fluffiest, most delicious banana bread is all hand mixed, baby. So there you go. Hopefully you're already sold. I'm already sold and I've made this recipe a ton of times. So having said that, this is what you're gonna need. 1 3/4 cups of flour. I'm just using regular all-purpose flour, so whatever flour you like. 1/3 cup of sugar. So the original recipe did call for a pure cane sugar, which I personally didn't have, so I'm just using regular old granulated sugar. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, a pinch of salt, 1/3 cup of neutral flavored oil. I'm gonna be using vegetable oil. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 cup of any vegan milk of your choice. I'm gonna be using oat milk. And the stars of the show, 3 ripe bananas. I'll be honest with you, when my mom saw these bananas, she said, please don't show people that these are the kinds of bananas we have in our home. But I did actually wait till they got this ripe, because let me tell you, the more disgusting a banana looks, the better it's gonna taste in your banana bread. This is what you want them to look like. I'm really just putting up with this one. He's not exactly where I want him to be at. He's still gonna be great. If all your bananas look like this, it's fine. But if all your bananas look like this, you're in for a real treat. The first thing we're gonna do is mix all our dry ingredients. I already have my sifted all-purpose flour in this large bowl. This is where we're eventually going to be mixing everything up. So you want to make sure that you're mixing all your dry ingredients together in like the largest bowl you have. So in here, we're going to put 1/3 cup of sugar. I'm going to pop this in. Next, we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of baking powder, then half a teaspoon of baking soda. Next thing we're putting in is salt. I don't really know how much a pinch is. Every time a recipe calls for a pinch, I like to just do about that much, like a little mound. I don't know. Use your discretion. And that's it. That's all your dry ingredients. Then we're just going to whisk that all up until it's nicely incorporated. I love this little whisk, because sometimes a big whisk is just too big, you know? Okay, once you've got that nicely mixed up, we're just gonna set it aside and move on to our wet ingredients. First thing we're gonna do with our wet ingredients is mash our bananas. I like to do this first because I feel like it's easiest to mash them when you're not also trying not to spill like oil and milk and all the other stuff that you're eventually gonna put in there. So just mash them up first, and then you're gonna dump all the other stuff in. Let's start with the ripest, guys. Literally just feels like, can you see how not even a solid shape anymore? It's just kind of like mush. I don't know if I should be showing you guys this. Like I said, when it doesn't even come off in like one peel, that's how you know it's good. All right, this is definitely not safe for work. Okay. All right, okay, good. Banana number 2, it's like a tube of banana mush, you know? And number 3, this guy's definitely more solid. Can do a nice peel with him. He actually has a shape to him. Plunk that all in our bowl. So now we're just gonna mash this up. You can use whatever mashing tool you prefer. I'm old school, I just like to use a fork. The more ripe your bananas are, the more easily they're gonna turn into this like awesome banana mush, which is what's gonna make your banana bread so moist. Sorry, moist. So sweet and tender and delicious. Once your bananas are nice and mashed and smooth, you're gonna add in your oil. I'm going in with vegetable oil and pour that right into your banana mush. So just giving these bananas and oil a quick mix. And now we're just gonna add our 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And it smells so good. Another little mix here, and this is what it should look like. So this is usually the point where I like to preheat my oven to 350 because we are about to put all of our ingredients together and then pop them in the oven and fill the house with the heavenly scent of banana bread. So you're gonna bring back your dry ingredients. I like to get a spatula and make a little well in the dry, just like that. And then we're just gonna pour in our banana mix. Make sure you scrape all that good stuff in there. Sorry if my oven's making a lot of noise. She's trying to get warm for us. So this is the point where a lot of people are like, put it all in your mixer and mix it up. But the reason I don't like to use a mixer for banana bread is I feel like it's very easy to overmix this, and then you're gonna just end up with a really tough loaf, and like, who wants that? So I like to do it all by hand. I'm sort of doing this folding motion. At this point, you might be saying, Greta, what about our milk? It's about to have its moment. So as you can see, there's obviously not enough liquid in this to get it to the texture we want. So we're gonna take our oat milk, or almond milk, or coconut milk, or whatever kind of milk you wanna use, and we're gonna pour in a 1/4 cup of that milk. And go in mixing again. So at this point too, you just want to use your sort of baker's brain, and if you feel like actually, yeah, maybe there was enough liquid in there without the milk, then skip the milk. Alternatively, you might put in your 1/4 a cup and say like, oh, I still need a little bit more liquid in there, and you can just go in maybe like 1 tablespoon at a time until you get your desired consistency. Oh, that's what I forgot, the cinnamon. I was looking at this being like, it's not normally this color. Well, you should be putting your cinnamon in with all your dry ingredients, but we're just gonna put it in right now. So, we all make mistakes. The original recipe doesn't actually call for cinnamon, but I always put cinnamon in my banana bread, so we're just gonna do it at this stage. It'll be fine. Gotta improvise. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So this is the kind of consistency that you're looking for. You can see when I turn the plate, there is a little bit of movement, which is what you want. So now you're going to get your banana bread tin. I like to use this glass one. I really like the glass ones because you're able to see how browned your bread is getting underneath, which is very helpful. Just gonna grease this up and pour in our banana bread. I always like to just smooth out the top a little bit. There we go. Now we're just gonna pop this into the oven for 50 minutes to 1 hour. See you soon. All right, now we wait. So one of the comments I get the most on my videos is who of the All-American cast I should bake with next, which obviously, if I could, I would be baking with all of them all the time. But unfortunately, the current circumstances don't make that super easy. However, just because you can't bake with your friends doesn't mean you can't talk to your friends. Gonna give them a call, see what they're up to. Maybe they're also baking. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, let's go make some calls. Okay, here we go. Michael BEHLING! How are you?
Oh, we're doing well. How are you?
Not much. How are you doing?
Chilling, watching Rick and Morty.
Classic Michael BEHLING activity.
I would have to agree with you on that one.
Classic. What did you get up to today?
Well, I went to bed at 5 this morning, and then I woke up at 11.
You went to bed at 5 in the morning?
I did. I just couldn't sleep last night. Just wasn't in the cards.
You know what's funny? I was texting Sam today, and she said the exact same thing, that she went to bed at 5 a.m.
We were actually sending videos back and forth on Instagram because we both couldn't sleep.
Well, I made banana bread. I made vegan banana bread. My whole house smells delicious now because of it.
I have no doubt that it does. You want to come over and make banana bread in my house?
I would love to do that. That's going to be the first thing on the docket when we can actually hang out again. Trying to get through Tiger King.
You still haven't finished it?
No, I know. It's long.
Yeah, but it's... I couldn't stop.
About to start 7.
Oh, it's getting juicy. It's literally, it's like a car crash that you can't stop looking at.
I'm excited to finish it. I want to know what happened. Don't tell me.
I'm excited for you to finish it. Oh, I have birds.
You have birds?
These birds built a bird nest, but now they left, and like their nest got knocked over.
Oh.
Then they built another one. So now they have
They're resilient.
A
what are we all up to? Like literally the same 3 things, like eating, Netflix, trying to exercise. That's been my routine.
I haven't even tried to exercise.
Oh my god, you look so cozy.
I try to stay cozy, Greta.
Yes,
That's all I have nowadays.
Your beanbag chair and that blanket, I feel like would be coziest combo. Anything you want to tell the people?
We all appreciate you guys binging the hell out of our show.
Yeah, yo. Wait, shout out your 5 a.m.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
go buy some 5 a.m. merch.
Crispy.
We are donating 10% of every sale for 11 more days to Feeding America.
That's amazing. That's so good.
Is there anything else? Is there anything you want to say on my YouTube channel, Greta? Go ahead.
Oh, am I also being recorded? I'd like to say, smash that like button, hit subscribe.
What's up, guys? Swipe up.
What's up? Swipe up and smash that like button. Wait, are you watching anyone that you really like on YouTube right now?
Just you. That's your videos.
Aw, so nice. What about your favorite people on TikTok?
Okay, no, there's this guy, this is Canadian named Jack Innanen. I will send you some of his videos. They're just him, they're just his own skits that he creates. I don't know. They make me giggle.
I feel like I'm spending more time on TikTok lately than Instagram scrolling, so.
Me too.
I also should just bite the bullet and post stuff on TikTok.
Yeah.
But I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it. All right, Mike, thanks for chatting with me.
Of course, I appreciate the call.
I shall talk to you very soon.
Yes, ma'am.
Were you gonna do a magic trick for us? Or no, just...
Oh.
Ooh, Where'd it go? Amazing. Wow. On that note. Okay, thanks, Mike.
All right, Secret, I appreciate you.
Bye.
I'll beat us in.
Well, that was nice. Always nice to catch up with friends. Also, always good to stay hydrated. All right, we're back in the kitchen and the banana bread is complete. Pulled it out of the oven and I'm about to show you what it looks like. Safety first, people. Ready? There it is. I wish I could describe to you how amazing this smells. Super easy, no mixer, probably stuff you already have lying around the house. You have this delicious treat that you made. That's amazing. I will include some B-roll here of me cutting into it, zooming in and showing you that texture. Look how golden brown it is. And of course, tastes delicious. Banana bread in general is a really good starter recipe if you've never baked before. So if you've never tried making banana bread, highly recommend you try it. And like I said, even though it's vegan, I promise you, if you make this for your family or your friends or whoever else is in your life, I assure you they will not be able to tell the difference. Anyway, that's it for this week's video, guys. Stay safe, be well, be healthy, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh my God. Bye.